Hello and welcome to ITM. In this video, I'm going to talk about another error that you might encounter while converting your disk from MBR to GPT using command line utility called MBR2GPT, and the error says cannot find OS partitions for disk 0. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is a machine where I have dual boot on just one disk. So if I right click my start button and go into disk management, and here what's happening is that on this disk I have two Windows 10 installed, one on this partition and the second one on this partition. So in case if you have formatted this, so it means that your boot configuration database sitting over here has two entries, one for this partition and another for this partition. So if I delete this, and then you're gonna get the error. So if I just say delete volume and okay, so now what's happening is that you have operating system over here that was the default operating system when you boot, and currently I'm booted up in this operating system. So if I try to do MBR to GPT using command line utility, so from command prompt run as administrator, and here now if I do MBR to GPT and I say slash validate / allow full OS, and I can say it says that cannot find the OS partition for disk 0. So if I try to check the error log file, so I need to go to C drive, go to Windows, and then sort in descending order by date modified, and then you can see setup error says that cannot find the default boot entry, cannot find OS partition for disk 0. And then if I go on to the another file, and here you can see that shows the details about that what entry is missing. So it's not able to find the OS partition that was the default OS partition. So in this case you need to delete that default entry and then you need to try to convert. So for that you have two options available. First one is you can use the BCD command utility, or you can use through GUI. Or so BCD edit. If I do BCD edit, you can see that it says we have one boot entry over here. So now if I do it from GUI, I can say msconfig, and when I go to boot tab, and then you can see that this is the current one, but the second one I have already deleted it, that is set as the default. So in this case I just need to set this as default and click on OK. Let's restart. Okay, now let's try to convert again. So if I go into start and type in CMD and open as administrator, now I need to run MBR2GPT space / validate allow full OS, and now it validated successfully. Now let's try to convert it. So we need to use convert. So this is the command line utility. Let's zoom it a bit. So MBR2GPT space / convert space / allow full OS, and now it should be able to create the GPT partition, create the EFI partition, and then convert the disk to GPT. Okay, so it went successfully. Now let's right click and go on to disk management, and from here also you can verify that you have EFI partition created and you have your disk set to GPT partition style GPT. So hope you like this video. If you have any other questions or comments, please post in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.